Hey everybody, welcome to Slash Bash, where today I am bringing you another Choosing Beggar Reddit video. If you're new to the channel, then subscribe and click on notifications so you don't miss out on the fun. In our first story, a Choosing Beggar gamer wants his brand new top-of-the-line computer now! So what if he doesn't have the money for it? Let's jump right in. One time when I was still working in a shop and doing new computer builds on request in 2010, I had gotten an order for a top-of-the-line system. Intel Core 2 Quad CPU, 8GB of RAM, 320GB Western Digital Velociraptor 10,000 revolutions per minute hard drives, a pair of GeForce 280s, you get it. The system was over $4,000 at the time. I had a 10% deposit policy and he happily paid, so I immediately got to work. Now he said he needed it in a hurry, in like 3 to 4 days in a hurry. So I ordered all of his parts via next day delivery or 2-day if the next day price was too high. This was way before Amazon Prime, so PC parts houses weren't offering competitive shipping yet. Fast forward 3 days, everything is there, so I quickly get it built. Back then, I could build a system from boxes of parts to post in about 30 minutes. Get it going, get Windows 7 Ultimate on there, his request. I usually just put on Home Premium, remove all the bloatware that comes with the Ultimate install, update it, and run Prime 95, a benchmark tool, for 12 hours. I do this to make sure it's not going to overheat or catch fire or blow up or just quit working. 6 hours later, everything is a go. I run DMark, a GPU benchmark, to make sure the SLI is working properly. It was, and running smoothly. I call up the guy and let him know his godly system is ready, and that he would need to pay the remainder of his bill to pick it up. The remainder of his bill was $4,015.33, after express shipping costs and the Windows 7 Ultimate upgrade. He says it's no problem and that he will either be in later that day or first thing in the morning. The day ends with a no-show. No problem, I'll see him in the morning. The next day, and he calls 15 minutes after we open. Asks if he can pick up his system, and I say sure, come on down. We close at 8 p.m. tonight. It was Friday, and we sometimes stay open late. He shows up about 45 minutes later. He says, "Hey man, is that my computer?" Looking at the box in the corner with all the parts boxes on top. I say, "Yup, that's it. Let's get you down here so we can get you paid off so you can take that bad boy home." He comes down to the register. We do the final tally and all of a sudden he looks ghost white. I don't have that much. I thought it was only going to be around $1,000 total. I said, "Dude, you paid the 10% deposit on a $4,000 system. Where did you get the idea it was only going to be $1,000 or so?" He pulls out a flyer of a summer special we had a few months ago. Indeed, it was a $1,000 system, but the system was way less powerful than the one I just built. Core 2 Duo, 2GB of RAM, 500GB, 7,200 RPM hard drive, integrated Intel GPU, etc. He again says that he thought it was for any system that we had in stock. I said, "This system wasn't in stock. I had to special order and build it from scratch." He once again chokes on his words and says, "I'll give you $1,700 for it. That is all I have to my name. I'll even give you my laptop." An old compact from 2007 I was not interested in at all. I say, "Nope, that'll be $4,015.33, please. We accept cash or credit." We do not accept checks on orders that big unless they are corporate checks from the county or something like that. He says, "Can I give you what I have and pay off the rest in monthly payments?" I knew this guy only worked part-time at a fast food joint, so paying this thing off would take months, if not a year or so. I once again say, "That'll be $4,015.33, please." He gets on his phone and goes outside. Sorry, I couldn't hear what was said other than the occasional flip or God darn it. He comes back in and once again asks if he can pay off the remainder and give me $1,000 down so he's not broke and can buy some accessories to go with it. This bill was just for the tower, no accessories, no monitor, nada. I once again keep calm and say, $4,015.33, please. He loses it and comes up to the counter and yells at me, "Come on! I need this system now! I can't pay you that much right now! Just let me flipping give you what I got and you can flipping charge me interest if that flipping matters!" I keep my calm and say, "Look, I'm sorry if you can't afford to pay for it, but I am out a lot of money on this system, and I've already given you a small discount, so I'm not making anything on this computer." In reality, I was still going to make $125 profit if he paid his bill in full right now. He looks at his phone again and says, "Don't sell it. I'll be back in a day or two to pay it off." I say okay, even though I was listing it on eBay the minute he went outside to use the phone. He did call me back the next day to once again ask if he could give me, this time, $500 down and pay the rest off at $100 a month until it was paid off. I said no. He said, "Flip you!" hung up, and that was the last I heard from him. My boss banned him a day later, and his system ended up selling on eBay for over $5,500. So all in all, a good gain. In our final story, a choosing beggar relative wants a vacation in the original poster's vacation property. Cancel the bookings and don't make me pay. I have a condo at a resort in a popular vacation spot. I run it as a business. The resort rents it out for me as if it's part of their hotel and keeps a percentage. I bought it during the last recession. It was cheap. I'm not rich with extra homes just lying around not being used. It is extra income and I depend on it because I'm an IT contractor, so I am unemployed for at least a month a year on average. The income is necessary. Importantly, to have it count as a business, not a home, I can't use it for more than a few days a year. This year, I let my sister have all my personal use days as an anniversary gift. In comes a choosing beggar relative who found out from my sister that I let her use the property as a 25th anniversary for free. My choosing beggar relative called me up today to let me know she's taking her family on a vacation and wants to use my condo. I told her she can book it through VRBO and I gave her a discount code, which is my standard family discount. My family discount basically discounts it to the point I make nothing from the rental after fees to the resort. I text her a link to the property and tell her how to book with the coupon. She starts asking if it was available and I told her I didn't know. She'd have to check VRBO. She asks how much. Again, I didn't know off the top of my head because I don't set the price, the resort does based on demand. She starts to get heated and says I'm not being helpful, and I told her I can't do anything myself. If I wanted to use it myself, I'd have to book it the same way. She calls back and tells me it won't let her book. I hop on VRBO and check, and it says it's not available for those dates. One of the days is already booked. She asks if I can cancel it. I said no, because I don't manage it, and I'd have to pay full price for the person to stay somewhere else in the resort. She's upset, I can tell, but changes the dates. The day that was booked was at the end of her stay. Then she sees the price and calls me back, upset that it would be about $2,500 US. I told her that is the best I can do. She asks why it isn't free, and I said it's a resort, and part of that is $15 US per person per day, and she has 5 people staying for 12 days. That's $900 US. Then there's a $300 cleaning fee, and I have to pay taxes and fees on the rental, which is most of the rest. She gets mad and asks why she can't use it for free like my sister. She said some choice words about me being greedy and trying to ruin their vacation. I was done at this point and told her straight up that she has to pay because she's a cousin, not my sister. It's not her 25th anniversary, and I didn't have to give her anything since this is the first time she's called in 3 years, and only to ask for a handout. This has been John from Slash Bash. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and want to see more of them, then please hit the subscribe button. We'd love for you to drop a like and share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.